This my man. Give me head. Top.
Let me answer it before you ask. Because y'all gonna ask and I'm gonna answer it. Izzy Bezelman has a heart condition they've been dealing with all preseason. She's seen 4 cardiologists. We're gonna do the best we can. Don't know anything, what's causing it or anything, okay? Michaela turned her ankle day before yesterday. No reason to play her in a game like this. Poa is taking care of business off the floor, and I just chose not to play Samaya.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. All right, so I got a couple of requests on the latest exhibition game. Okay, it was LSU. It was the exhibition game. Okay, it was LSU versus Loyola, and they had a huge victory over them. Okay, LSU had 110 points versus Loyola's only 48 points. So during that game, guys, I just inserted the clips prior to this of Last Chair Poa. I love that name, so sweet. And her ex, this is all alleged, guys. Okay, this is just alleged tea that I've been seeing on Twitter Spaces, okay, and some other gossip women's basketball sites that I've been visiting. They saying that Last Chair Poa and her ex Samaya Smith have broken up, and that's the reason why you didn't see them, either one of them, participate in the exhibition game where LSU won over Loyola. Again, like you see Kim Malkney in an interview, she said that Last Chair Poa is handling stuff off the floor. Okay, meaning like, this, that, and the third is going on. And she said Michaela Williams turned her ankle, and she said she just chose not to play Samaya Smith tonight. Again, the girls on Twitter were saying that lesbian heartbreak is rough, and poor Poa, her and Samaya just broke up, and like they was like screenshotting some messages that I can't find anymore. I really wish I would have screenshotted it, but as proof. But I don't follow either of these ladies on Instagram. I don't know what they be doing on their stories and posting. But according to them, Poa for the past 2 weeks have been posting cryptic messages. If y'all are familiar with that Rod Wave song, heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Okay, so Poa was posting that, and she was like, heartbreak and woo, like she going through it. Pretty much like what I'm saying, guys. The tea is, okay, allegedly, Poa Smith is dealing with heartbreak. Okay, that's why she was not able to play. And Kim Malkney, of course, she didn't want to put her players' business out there. She just said, like, she's handling stuff off the floor. Okay, and then she just said, I just chose not to play Samaya Smith. I don't know if it's some drama. It was like a nasty breakup. But if you go on Poa Smith's Instagram on her story, she in a bikini. She looked like she vacationing. I don't know, it looked like she got over it, okay, or she getting over it. But yeah, a lot of people didn't even know they was dating. I had no idea that Samaya Smith and Poa was a couple. I thought Poa was straight. Okay, I'm sure like y'all probably thought she was straight, but according to the tea is her and Samaya, they have been dating for a while. They just recently broke up, and that is the reason why neither one of them was playing. Again, and Kim Malkney's, she just said like Poa is handling stuff off the floor, while Samaya Smith, she just chose not to play her. And it's like, is that really all? Guys, so I went down the rabbit hole about this whole thing, and apparently, like, it's this thing called Teamcest, where like in women's basketball, I guess it can happen in the men's side of sports too, but let's be honest, like there's a lesbian and a lot of bisexual women in women's sports, be it basketball, soccer, they call it football overseas, like, rugby and all these, like, women's sports, softball, even volleyball. And they say like Teamcest is when a woman on a team, right, let's say on a basketball team, is sleeping or having an affair or a relationship with another woman on her same team. And it's like they call it Teamcest, like, as a stigma, because they're like, you're supposed to be seeing each other as sisters. And also they said like because like lesbian, I guess, relationships can be so unstable, it can lead to like, somebody cheat on somebody, they just have a nasty breakup, a fallout. Or the girls are saying that like, it literally just has a ripple effect on the whole team. And they said that Kim Malkney, she had her hands full. Okay, she used to, if you guys don't know, she used to coach the Baylor Bears, okay, Lady Bears. Baylor University, that's in Waco, Texas, okay. Dejanay Carrington, she had. Brittany Griner, Nelissa Smith, Dee Dee Richards, okay, Queen Egbo. It was so many ladies. And they said like, she would kind of, people will, try to put the homophobic stigma on Kim. I don't believe she's homophobic, but they said like she would try to discourage her players from like dating women openly, or she would try to discourage them from dating each other. So they're saying like, if you, under Kim Malkney's team, under her leadership, if you're a lesbian or bisexual woman, like, don't be walking, especially for context, guys, like Brittany Griner in her memoir, she kind of dragged him. Girl, it's Baylor University. It's a Christian private school. of course Kim is gonna say like, girl, don't be walking around campus holding hands and booed up with a woman. But Brittany Griner was mad, so she threw Kim under the bus in her memoir. Kim didn't even say free Brittany when Brittany was locked up and the Russian people had Brittany. It was a whole mess, y'all. But it just makes you wonder. Like, it's very, to me, the more I learn about women's basketball, like, just like the optics of it and like how they interact with each other. So I ain't gonna lie, like even like just the lesbian aspect, it all is really interesting. Like, I didn't know what Teamcest was. And they said, like, it's a common thing. Because they said, like, the WNBA girls, okay, it's only 144 slots. They said the girls get it in, okay? They're saying that, everybody knows each other business. They said, like, when you see a lot of, like, female basketball players in women's basketball, again, not everybody is gay, okay? It's a lot of straight women, okay? Not just lesbian, bisexual women. But they said, like, the women who date other women, a lot of them are, like, each other's exes. Like, everybody's connected and intertwined. Okay, some more tea. Okay, I know I seem like this is being a messy tea or drama channel. This is not what this is. But again, I went down the rabbit hole. They saying that Dee Dee Richards and Dejanay Carrington ain't cool no more because I guess Dee Dee and Alyssa Smith had what they had. Okay, and it's like it's just crazy how like everybody is connected. And they even was throwing it out there like Queen Egbo and Alyssa Smith had something. I'm just like, girl, what is really going on with these women's basketball teams? Like, can anybody be professional? And then again, it's like, how can you control grown women and tell them like you can't date each other? Okay, I remember somebody in the comments said like she plays basketball in college and like it got really messy. She was dating two women at the same time on the same team. That's just trifling, okay? She said like it caused so much drama, so much heartache, so much just nonsense. She said her coach pulled her to the side and said, "You ain't allowed to date nobody else on this team." Like that's how real it got. I'm just like, how can you tell a grown person who they can and can't date? But then again, well, I'm in the military. We all smashing each other on the job. We don't care. We just don't. I'm sorry. I got stories for days. People in the military are just nasty. Okay, I ain't one of them. I ain't did nothing. But okay, but back to the script. I guess like a lot of workplaces and today, like they say like no dating policies. Like you can't date a coworker, or if you are to date a coworker, they just can't be a subordinate, right? Because it's that power imbalance. But it's like, how can you do that with women who play a sports, they're on a sport team, like, in professional sports or even collegiate level sports. How can you say like, what? Y'all can be who y'all want to be, but be it behind closed doors. Don't let me suspect anything. Don't let me find out. And y'all can't be, if you're at a Christian private university such as, Baylor University at Waco, Lady Bears. Okay, you can't be going around the campus, Brittany Griner, holding hands, booed up with women. So yeah, y'all, I'm sorry for the late response. That's the tea. They saying that Poa Smith. They're saying that last year Poa and Samaya Smith they've officially uncoupled. They have broken up, and poor Poa is dealing with heartache. I'm sure Samaya Smith is, even though Kim, according to Kim Mulkey, she just chose not to play Samaya Smith. Y'all comment down below your thoughts on this and the tea that be going on. Y'all go on Twitter Spaces. They be telling, okay? They be telling tea. And what are y'all thoughts on Teamcest? That is such an interesting thing. Like, I actually want to like see more tea about Dejanay Carrington and Alyssa Smith and the whole Dee Dee Richards, because Dee Dee Richards is no longer even in the WNBA. I gotta make a whole video about that. I'm still doing my research because I'm like, what happened? She even took athlete out of her Instagram bio. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But just comment down below.